may not get another video in before Christmas, so I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank you to everyone who's watched my videos and subscribed. It's actually been a really cool few months. I've done a lot more videos than I ever expected to do and got quite a few views, so thank you. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about not fashion in a chair so much as just comfortable and good looking clothes in a chair. Now I have very little fashion sense, but I do have an idea of what sort of looks good, and I definitely have an idea of what to wear and what not to wear in the wheelchair. First of all, pants. Now, if you're like me and you're a slightly larger girl, you've got big hips. So I wear something that generally tends to be fitting around the waist and the hips, but not tight. I find that sitting down all day in jeans can be pretty uncomfortable because the button pushes into your belly. But I like something that'll hold me together and make sure that my hips aren't pouring out the sides over my side guards. For that reason, I have developed an absolute great affection towards tights. They are so cheap, you can sit in them all day, they're really comfortable. We have the bonus of, because we're sitting down in the chair all day, I don't have to worry about bending over and people seeing your undies. I wanted to show another pair of pants as well. These are very stretchy jeans, so they're quite comfortable. You know, I don't find them restrictive around the waistband. And they were all $15 from Kmart or something like that. So I absolutely love them. You can get them full length or 3/4, which I've chosen because it's summer here at the minute. So yeah, I just wanted to show you another alternative. As far as tops go, I tend to go for something that doesn't have full length sleeves, because you do find that when you're pushing, your arms are going to be touching stuff and they tend to get dirty basically. Not only that, but I have found that with jumpers, and I'll do a bit of a demonstration, I find that I put my brakes on and my sleeve is caught in my brake, which is amusing. So I tend to go for either no sleeves or short or 3/4 sleeves at the most. As far as fit for as far as fit for shirts goes, I like something that's a little bit loose, but not loose enough that once again it's gonna come over and end up in your wheels. So you don't want something that's so tight that it's going to cling to every lump and bump, because that looks, well, to me I think it looks horrible. So I don't know how well you can see, but I often find that when I put my brakes on with a sleeve on, it's happened that I've ended up with my sleeve in the brakes. Obviously I had to try pretty hard to do it just then, but it does happen. So between that and pushing, you end up with dirt halfway up your arm almost from pushing. So I tend to try and go for sleeves that are, you know, just past my elbow at the most. I've just put this jacket on quickly to demonstrate. It's probably about 30 degrees Celsius here at the moment, so it's not overly comfortable. I just thought I'd give you a look at how I like to feel comfortable. Like I said, this again is loose enough to be comfortable, to not show up all my rolls, but also not enough that it's going to end up in my wheels and get shredded or messy. So I wanted to show a shirt that, while I absolutely love it, it is a bit tight for me, and I don't like how it clings to me and shows my rolls. You know, some people don't care, and that's completely fine, but I personally don't want people seeing all my lumpy bits, so I'm really hoping that I'm going to lose a bit more weight and fit into this shirt. But as far as length and everything goes, it would be wonderful if it was just that little bit bigger. I've cleaned out my wardrobe pretty efficiently. This shirt is probably the closest I could find to something that hangs over the side guards and often gets caught in the tyres. And I normally just sort of gently tuck it in when I'm going out. But you can imagine how quickly they'll get damaged when you're rolling around all day. And I have actually destroyed a couple of shirts back in the earlier stages. So like I said, my wardrobe is now pretty wheelchair based. But yeah, this is the closest I have to a shirt that is a little bit annoying. I also wanted to show my shoes. Now they're very much personal choice. I know a lot of paras and quads don't have the ability to hold ankles upright and things like that. So realistically, whatever you want to wear and whatever you feel comfortable in, go for it. At least we have the bonus of knowing that we don't have to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on our shoes over the years because we're not going to wear them out. I love that. Now, I couldn't do this video with talking about nails. Once again, it's a really personal preference. I have my nails done, but I keep them relatively short. They're starting to get a bit long for me at the minute, and I find that if I have to break suddenly, they will get knocked in the spokes and it can be painful. But I also think I drive people mad too, and I sit there and I tap on my mushrooms all day. I'm sorry, everybody. Before I was in my wheelchair, I used to pretty much live in jeans and polo shirts. I mean, I have horses. I've never been into fashion. But when I was first looking into getting a wheelchair and I was browsing videos on YouTube, I came across the Push Girls, and I'll provide a link to the first episode in the comments. If you haven't seen it yet, you absolutely should. And it's basically these 4, 5 really gorgeous, amazing women who look absolutely stunning in their wheelchairs. And that's actually what sort of inspired me to change the way I present myself. I didn't want to be sad and depressed in my chair, basically. I wanted to be vibrant. I wanted to be alive. I wanted people to look at me and not go, oh, poor her. I wanted them to look at me and go, oh, she looks quite happy and confident. And I have got comments about that a lot. Like I said, I go out of my way now to buy clothes that are quite girly, that complement my figure. So I just thought I'd do a few tips to everyone else who is in a wheelchair and may not have a beautiful skinny figure. I hope it helped a little bit. I'm really terrible at makeup. If anyone could actually comment a link to a really easy makeup tutorial for idiots, that would be fantastic. Thank you. Once again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to check out the comments for a link to the Push Girls, and please leave a comment below if you have a really good makeup tutorial for me. Other than that, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll probably do another video before New Year, but if I don't, have a Happy New Year. Look after yourself and stay safe. Thank you.